Legends, welcome back to the channel. John here. How are you? You okay? Today we've got something charming and cheeky to look at for sale locally to me. It's this, a 2003 Fiat Seicento Sporting. Yeah, look at it. It's for sale locally then for £1,795. Stick around then in this video as I delve into the history of what makes the Sporting unique and whether or not this little one is the perfect Fun on Wheels addition to the Coupland Collection. Did I buy it? Well, stay tuned to find out if I did or not. The Fiat Seicento launched in 1997, as old as that. And it was actually more of a refresh of its predecessor, the Cinquecento, you know what I'm going to say, the Cinquecento, keeping much of the same chassis, engine and compact dimension. It is a little bit longer by about 90 millimeters, and according to Honest John's Classics, the Sporting had smoother lines. This one built in Poland in the Tychy factory. It got its name Seicento as a nod to the classic Fiat 600 because at the time Fiat weren't bringing out the new modern 500s. It was a rear market friendly, easy to buy, cheap to run car, the Seicento. However, not built with modern safety standards in mind because the Euro NCAP tests gave it a 1.5 star. However, it did still beat at the time the Rover 100 and, if you remember, the early Chrysler Voyagers. So it wasn't the worst thing out there for sale at the time. So the Sporting trim on this one then. It's the sporty spin, apparently, on the Seicento. Standard Seicento models include the S and the SX, and they offered, basic features. The Sporting, however, kicked things up a notch, didn't it? With the more spirited 1.1 litre fire engine, giving you about 54 brake horsepower, as well as some lower suspension, anti-roll bars, 13-inch alloy wheels, and sporty seats. Inside this one, a close ratio gearbox, leather-trimmed steering wheel and gear knob, embroidered headrests, and sporting sill kick plates. You could get an Abarth styling kit. Think body kit, side skirt, spoiler and 14-inch alloys, but not on this one. Underneath, well, it's a bit crispy. I'm thinking that this one has probably been traded in by its original owner and has been tarted up a little bit by the garage, ready for sale. But the Sporting wasn't just about looks, was it? No, the shorter springs, the firmer dampeners and the tight gearbox made it a genuinely engaging to drive fun car, zippy and full of character. They are brilliant little cars to drive. There are even special editions, if you remember the Michael Schumacher model, which got you that Abarth styling, plus Schumacher's signature on the bodywork and, well, wait for it, ABS. Under the wheel arches though, well, very good. This model, not posh rotten, it's clearly had some paintwork in its life, but looking at these sills, well, they're not rotten, are they? I think there's plenty of life left in this little car. So why did this little Fiat still capture my attention when I drove past it? Firstly, the fact that they are immensely fun to drive. I remember a friend of mine having one when we were growing up. Agile and potentially a cheeky city car, advertised as having a rewarding gearbox and playful personality. Again from Honest John's Classics. It does seem to still have this classic Italian charm, and this one, well, although not polished to perfection, it's still distinctive in today's sea of bland super minis. Look at that interior. Still an awesome place to be. Those sports seats hardly look satin. So the fire engine, not fire engine, but the fire engine, durable if well maintained. And it's good, to be fair, with running costs and around town. Nice examples. Well, a nice example is £2,000, which this is a nice example, but I don't think it's worth £1,795. I get that this garage has got overheads, but I think it's a little bit overpriced. You could pick up a good one, second-hand, from a private seller, £1,200, £1,500, or as cheap as £500. You need to check out the rear subframe on these because they have an issue with rust, and also a head gasket issue is key to check out on these as well. So, 13-inch alloy wheels, 1.1 litre fire engine, sports seats, leather steering wheel, gear knob, classic sporting flair, but it does need a little bit of mechanical TLC under there looking at them springs. The interior is simple but comfortable, and for £1,795 it is still a great character car on a tight budget, but I don't want to be paying £1,200, £1,300 for this. This 2003 Seicento Sporting, it's not dyno hot, but it is heartwarming, and it's a little city rocket with a dash of attitude. Now, if you was after an affordable, playful, urban, adventurous car with iconic Fiat charm, then actually it's worth a second look. And at £1,795 from a dealer, yeah, it's a little bit overpriced, but it's still a fun, budget and getting rare car. Did I buy it? Well, no, is the honest answer. I didn't buy it. I walked away from it for many different reasons. One, I don't need another little super mini Fiat in the John Coupland collection, and it was a little bit overpriced for me, and I knew that it wasn't going to be able to be tickled down to a budget-friendly price for me. I did speak to the owner of the garage, and he confirmed that it was a trade-in, and the previous owner had used it as a little bit of a runaround. Actually, at the time of filming this voiceover, the car has now sold, so it has found a new owner and a new life. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you reckon? Would you have liked to have seen a Fiat Seicento Sporting on the John Coupland Cars channel, or have I done the right thing by walking away from this? It was great to have a look at, and great to do some filming with. I think I'm going to have to scratch that itch, but maybe the next time I find one and buy one, it's going to have to be a yellow one. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Let me know in the comments down below. Should I have bought it? Is it overpriced? What should I have paid? And have you ever had one of these? And what is your experience of it? Till next time, have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye. Genuinely hope you've enjoyed this video. I've selected a couple more from my channel for you that I think that you might like here. Give them a click and it will take you to the next video. Don't forget to hit subscribe to always stay up to date with what we're getting up to.